So you're moving here to the Dayton area and you're set on moving to Riverside. And you're curious, should I buy there or should I rent? Well, in this video, we're going to go over the differences between buying and renting in Riverside, Ohio. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio. This is your first time to our channel. We do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. As a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved tons of places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always such a lack of information on where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why we created this channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell so you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Honestly, we get tons of phone calls and emails and texts each and every day from people that are moving to this area and have some questions and need some help, and well, we absolutely love it. So if you are coming to this area and you need some help, again, give us a call, a text, an email, heck, shoot us a little paper airplane. Whatever you gotta do, we got your back when moving here to the Dayton area. So let's talk about Riverside and why you should buy versus rent. Well, this is all going to be dependent upon you, right? First of all, why are people even moving to Riverside? Well, first of all, it's a great location, especially if you're working on or around Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, because it's right outside the gate. You also have the proximity to downtown Dayton, which is only about 5 to 15 minutes. Easy access to the highways, so again, you're about 5 to 30 minutes about anywhere you need to go in the Dayton area. You also have housing affordability, plus you're really close to all those great amenities without having all the taxes, say, in Beaver Creek. And then, of course, the great community that you have in Riverside. There's lots of friendly people here, and they're filled with lots of retirees and military veterans who really take pride in the area. So let's talk about renting in Riverside and why it might be a good option for you to rent there. So number one is, well, maybe you don't have enough for a down payment. No, based on where you're at, it may be more advantageous for you to rent until you can save up enough money to put down a down payment. Now, typically, if you're a veteran or in the military, you have a VA benefit, which means it's zero for money down. However, if you're not and you want to use another low cost, they do have what they call FHA loan, which is a 3.5% down, and that's 3.5% of your purchase price. All right, number two, why you may want to rent is that you could lose money if the home value depreciates by the time that you're in there. There's always a risk when you invest, and when you purchase a home, it's an investment for you. Now, you will take a little bit of a risk depending on when you decide to move or decide to sell it. Now, historically, the U.S. housing market has always gone up. Now, we have seen dips, but it's overall, if you take a step back, it's overall going to go up. So as long as that you hold on to this house for a long enough time, you should be able to make some money or at least be able to break even. Number three is the extra expenses besides what you have to put down. Yes, there's not only a down payment, but you also have these things called closing costs. Now, closing costs could vary depending on where you end up purchasing, because it includes a whole different array of taxes, insurance, and any local fees. And depending on your price point, it could be anywhere between $3,000 to $15,000. So definitely talk to your real estate professional and your loan originator or loan professional in order to get specifics on that information. Number four, why you may want to rent is currently here in 2021 is it's a seller's market. That means that there's a very low inventory. There's not a whole lot of houses out there, which means that it's a higher competition for you. Just know in this market, when you go out to purchase a home, that you're probably going to pay list price, if not a little bit more, if you're competing with somebody else. Maybe it'd be a little bit better time for you just to wait it out and wait for a buyer's market to come, whenever that is. All right, and number five, why you should rent is maybe your credit or your debt to income ratio just doesn't qualify for the loan that you're looking for. So credit typically at the time of this video has been around 620 or above has been the average for most of the people in order to get most types of loans. Now, there are other ones out there for lower credit scores, but again, talk to those bankers, your lending professionals for more information on that, as well as your debt to income ratio versus how much debt that you're paying on versus how much is coming in. And there's different ratios based on different loan products to see if you qualify. If you need help finding somebody, reach out to us. We'd be happy to give you some lending professionals that we know and trust. So let's get into it. Why you should buy. Hey, that's the title of this video, right? Why you should buy in Riverside, Ohio. So number one, why you should buy is you can build up equity and credit. Yeah, your credit goes up as well. And the best part about this is you're not paying for somebody else's rent and investment and credit going up. So that's the biggest reason why people typically go in is, well, you get to live and do what you want in your own house, and you can make some money and improve your finances overall. Number two is, well, there's no landlord. You don't got to worry about those guys, right? You don't got to worry about when your lease comes up that they're going to raise rent. You can pretty much do whatever the heck you want to with the house. If you want to paint the outside purple, you can do whatever you want. Providing that you don't have an HOA or there's no city restrictions for that. But for the most part, you can add an addition, you can do whatever that you like to that house. And number three is that you don't have to worry about somebody kicking you out. You don't have to worry about being evicted, being forced to move because, well, you're the landlord. You get to do whatever the heck you want. You can stay. There's just a lot more stability in owning a home versus renting. Number four is your tax benefits. That's right, you do get tax write-offs for owning your own home. You can write off your interest that you pay for your loan, plus other different ones. I would contact your tax professional, CPA, or whomever in order to get the best information for that, the area that you're going, and for your state. All right, and last but not least, number five is, well, as long as you're going to stay in your house for more than 1 or 2 years, depending on where you're moving to, and in this area, this is true, you're still gonna be more financially better off for buying. Well, Tim, why is that? Well, historically, we're seeing that the housing prices have been going up anywhere between 3 to 4% each year. And if you're looking to sell this house after the fact or rent it out, it really doesn't matter. You're looking beyond 2, maybe 3 years. With that going up, you're gonna make some money or at least come out even. Know that it takes typically about 1% of whatever that sales price is gonna be that are gonna be paid in closing costs, okay? And then the other part that you're gonna be paying is commission for your real estate representative. So you add whatever that you're paying with that plus the 1%. And I can't put that in here because of certain laws, but you can definitely reach out to us and we can discuss it to you if you want to know what those exact numbers are. But again, as long as you're going to stay in your house beyond 2 years, it makes more financial sense to go ahead and buy. So let's talk about specifically in Riverside in the last year of 2020. Your median house price was only about $126,700. That's super affordable. That's a low of $40,000 and a high of $288,000. If you're looking to rent in this area, it's only $854 per month. So still not bad for rent. If you're looking for down payments, as we had mentioned earlier, if you're a VA type borrower, it's 0%, which is great. If you want FHA, it's 3.5%, whatever that purchase price is. And conventional, it could be as low as 5 to 20+%. Now, what's that look like with the average here in Riverside? Well, you've got $0 for VA. For your FHA, it's $4,434, and that 5% conventional was only $6,335 for your down payment. Super affordable, right? Also, closing costs, as we had mentioned before, is anywhere between $4,000 to $7,000 depending upon your lender and the prepaids, which I had mentioned before, which are taxes, insurance, and local fees. Yeah, everybody's got their hand in that. But one other thing that I want to tell you though is if you don't have that amount of money for the closing costs, or you just don't want to spend it and you want to upgrade the house with it, you can ask the seller to pay for them in certain circumstances. Again, talk to your real estate professional in order to figure out if that's applicable for your situation. All right, well, that's all that we have for you for why you should buy versus rent in Riverside, Ohio. If there's anything that you have a question on that we went over here, leave them here in the comments below. If there's something that you really liked about Riverside, again, go ahead and leave them here in the comments below. But if you're moving to our area, you need some help, you got some questions, again, give us a call, a text, an email, whatever you got to do. We got your back when moving here to the Dayton area. Again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.